He's probably not the most irritating comic in the business, but he is so close. Stu Kamens. Stu, give him a hand.
Thank you very much. How's it going? Good. All right, all right. I was outside, hanging out, waiting to go on, and a guy walks up to me on the street asking for money. Walks right up to me. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Shorty? Give me $1." "Come on, Shorty. I know you got some change for me, Shorty." And I have nothing against the homeless, but why would I give money to someone who just destroyed my self-esteem? I just looked at him. I said, "You know, I'd love to help you out, man, but I'm a little short." Nice to be here. I live in New York City. You guys been to New York? Yeah, you like it? Great city, isn't it, New York? Yeah, the only city in the world where a dog can walk down the street and step in human shit. I've lived in New York now for 6 years, and I don't think anything affects me anymore. I'm not affected by anything. The other night I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to gunshots. Immediately I jump out of bed, open the window, I'm like, "Hey! It's 3 o'clock in the morning! What the fuck is wrong with you? Use a silencer. It's loud. Stab the motherfucker." It is a pretty hardcore city, though, in New York. I have a cousin who goes to high school in Brooklyn. One time he wanted me to help with his math homework. Toughest word problem I've ever seen in my life. It was like, "Julio sells crack. He sells 1 vial to Manuel and 2 vials to Esperanzo. Esperanzo returns 1 of the vials, claiming it was whack. How many bullets do they find in Esperanzo's head?" Now, I did that joke the other night, and this woman in the audience, I think she was Hispanic, she got mad at me. She stands up, she's like, "Why you gotta be Julio?" I said, "Well, first of all, you're going to tell me that nowhere in New York is there a guy named Julio who sells crack? And second of all, it just wouldn't be that fucking funny if I said, Shlomo sells crack. He sells 1 vial to Moshe and 2 vials to Abraham. Abraham returns 1 of the vials, claiming it was Meshuggah. How many bagels did they find in Abraham's ass?" Thank you. So it's nice to be out here in L.A., O.J. country. I don't want to talk about O.J. Simpson. I will say, though, I will say this. I think Johnny Cochran is the most amazing lawyer I have ever seen in my life. If I ever get in trouble with the cops, call Cochran immediately. I believe this guy can get anybody off. You feel the same way? Yeah. This guy can get anybody off. You know he was Michael Jackson's attorney? Got Michael Jackson off, got O.J. Simpson off. The other day, this girl told me she never had an orgasm. I said, "Fuck it, call Johnny Cochran." This guy will get anybody off. I've noticed one thing being out here in L.A. I think cops have a different attitude these days. I think because of the Mark Furman testimony during the Simpson trial and the Rodney King incident of a couple years ago, I think a lot of cops must now be trying to show they're not all bad. Because I'm driving, I get pulled over, cop walks over to the car, he's like, "Do you know why I stopped you?" I said, "It's Los Angeles, you wanted to beat the shit out of me?" He said, "No, I pulled you over because I thought you might like this poem." And he read me a poem, gave me some flowers, and now we're going out. I'm kidding, I'd never date a fucking cop. So, been traveling a lot lately. I'm going to England in a couple weeks. And I like England, but English people are so fucking rude, aren't they? Have you come across any? I'm in New York, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I'm on stage, I'm doing a joke about cockroaches. Guy in the front row from London interrupts my act. He's like, "Excuse me, we don't have cockroaches in London." I said, "Why not?" He said, "It's too cold." I said, "Well, that's fucked up. I have them in New York in the wintertime." Are you positive? The guy's like, "I'm positive. No cockroaches in London." So I'm going to London in a couple weeks, and I'm bringing an extra suitcase with me. Because the way I look at it, number one, I have plenty to spare, and number two, I think the roaches in my apartment should see Europe. Speaking of English people, you know what someone showed me the other day? They showed me the spot where Hugh Grant was arrested. Apparently it's an LA landmark or something. That was pretty wild, huh? That whole thing. You know what was wild to me was the fact that after it happened, he went on television. He went on The Tonight Show. It just showed me how politically correct this world's become. I mean, think about it. How politically correct has the world become when a guy has to go on television and apologize for getting his dick sucked? I mean, I've apologized for a lot of shit in my life. That ain't one of them. All right, one time I came in this girl's hair and she had specifically asked me not to. But aside from that, I've never apologized for getting a blowjob. Of course, no one could believe it when it happened, could they? People are going nuts. They're like, why would he do it? Why would Hugh Grant get a blowjob from a hooker when he has a beautiful model girlfriend? Well, I think the answer is pretty much in the question. She's a model. She's not going to blow him. It's too many calories. Now, I think what freaked everyone out, though, was the fact that it was with a prostitute, and it's very dangerous these days. I was reading an article in the paper. I don't know if you know this or not. Do you know you can get AIDS from a toothbrush? It's not very likely, but if somebody is infected with the HIV virus, they use a toothbrush, bleed on that toothbrush, you in turn have an open sore or cut in your mouth, use the same toothbrush, it is feasible to contract AIDS via a toothbrush. We're living in a world where oral sex is safer than oral B. How fucked up is that? I can meet a girl I don't know, fuck her all night long using condoms, she can blow me, I can go down on her, I can lick her asshole. If she says, hey, you want to stay over? Yeah, okay. You can use my toothbrush. Well, I don't know about that, you know. I'm not taking any fucking chances. I'll floss with your anus, but that's about as far as I go. I did that joke the other night here in L.A., and I did the part about lick ass, and people in the audience went, ooh, they groaned. Which kind of pissed me off, because, I mean, they live in L.A., like, they don't lick ass all day long. I could be wrong, but isn't that what L.A. stands for, lick ass? Thank you very much. War.